And welcome back. Actually, before I do that, I had a fan going. Okay. Room name Tenmyuji. Oh shit. Yeah, that's gonna fucking rewind us to the very beginning. I forgot about that. Okay. So I guess we're gonna rewind to the very beginning of the game and fast forward to where we need to be. Time to find out what we decided our next option is going to be. We have our first actual ending. And the options I put forward were simply enough: betray Tenmyuji, betray Tenmyuji, betray Tenmyuji, ally with Dio, or go one of the other paths. Since we do have this lock we can clear, so we can do that. But as it turns out, the end result, we're going after another ending. We are going to ally with Dio. We're going to play Dio's game. We're going to get in on Dio's bullshit. And we're going to hopefully find a way to escape. Reminder that one thing we did gain from breaking this lock and getting to the ending was we gained a vision of Zero, the hologram of Zero, and the bomb number 1 deactivation code. Which, we have found bombs in plenty of places. We have found what appears to be a deactivation device. So, let's see what else we can find out. As we go through Dio's bullshit. Yes, I remember how the keys work. Okay. Clover wants us to betray. I mean, we have to ally. Oh, okay. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. Well, for several long moments we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed toward the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Dio's here. Ally, ally, ally. Betray.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex
Oh shit, Kay can leave. Dio can leave.
Displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Oh, yep, we got a negative.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative!
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sopro. Oh shit. I blinked and my vision started to blur. I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, and I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise! God damn it! I groaned with a Herculean effort, lifted my head, then my sluggish body, off of the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last... Oh! A smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Back? Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. Good. Gathered as much of my mind as I could, and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket, and tossed it toward me. Oh, grand. I caught it, and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Oh shit. Clover, take it! I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. She has pockets? Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees. Why hasn't anybody knocked Dio unconscious yet?
Sigma! Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it. Okay. Before I die, can we at least get some sort of confirmation that Dio gets the shit beat out of him?
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Take my breath away. 9 minutes. Once the Sopra was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Heh. Gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Hell yeah. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. Just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. Wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Is this a lock? Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Well... 5 minutes to lock number 3. Oh, hell. Alright, we are running short on options. Here. And I'm almost inclined to make an executive decision. Since this happened so soon into this. But... I feel like we'd get this knowledge some other occasion when someone else falls below. Falls into the negatives. But, alas... who knows? Looks like the biggest options available to us right now are Betray Luna round 1, Betray Tenmyuji round 1. Or break lock number 4. So I think eventually we're going to have the rest of these on the poll. Let's see. One of those got votes. I mean, it came in second. So do I want to do this now? We're gonna have to at some point. But I will put it to a vote again. Because we've come this far. We've come this far. I can't give up on the series. I can't give up on this now. We've come this far. We got our first ending. We've almost explored pretty much every branch. This feels like a good time to go back and break lock number 4. Although I feel like we're missing vital information in these branches. So, alright, when we come back, we'll find out where we're going. We're back after another vote, and I mean, really, I shouldn't be shocked, but the decision is overwhelmingly break the lock. So, let's go.
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
On our way back, 5 got off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No. What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
Shut up,
It's
Dio.
another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? We did find those too, this route. Can't we just stick them in those? No, but they can't do that. But that would keep them stable. As he spoke, Tenryoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenryoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. Quark found the Excelavir, bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Excelavir.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
You found it! And Sigma almost didn't recognize it because he can't fucking read.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory.
Ah,
It
that's
was on
right.
the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it.
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
What about
Does it really matter
Alice?
if she goes first or not?
There's only one
Sorry,
treatment.
but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Phi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That, need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. IG equals immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, or whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Clover, helpful as usual. That's it! I've got it! The IG replicator of the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
Hell yeah. If I told you had a nice antibody, the achievement just unlocked, it can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Excelavir is made from antibodies. It means it can make more Excelavir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Dio, for the convenient excuse. No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Hell yeah.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah. No time to waste.
We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Watch Luna's the only one who can actually figure out how the machine works. Oh yeah, more doors. More doors. Yeah. Good old lad.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here. See?
So this can copy the Excelivir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Need to figure out how to use it. Don't rush me. Carefully lowered the small vial of Excelivir into the slot on the side of the machine. Whee! Empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Right. No theatrics. And pressed. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So,
That's handy.
it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Indeed. Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. What? Ah, shit.
What happened?
Sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one, though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it broken, then we could have just made another copy. Or Tenmyoji could reply if I spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table. It's a bomb.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
Well, she held it up in one hand but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. It's a bomb. A bomb?
Whoa. Really? That makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Indeed.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
We were all out looking for Alice. Could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out.
That's
so
fair.
I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that she spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane. Listen to yourself.
Where would he...
There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
I think we can trust that judgment. Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
Huh? Turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Oh boy.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Can I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, thanks. I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. Shoot. No dice. I need to plug it into something that can read memory card, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it. But you do know, Sigma.
10 minutes
Oh, fuck.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I guess we're not getting that answer now.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right. So go back to the infirmary, give them the Excelsior, then head to the Floor A warehouse.
Right.
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelsior. The original was genuine too, of course.
Of course.
Now that they've been treated,
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. Gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Nope. Come on, let's go. Floor A warehouse is waiting. Here's the Floor A warehouse. Huh? Where's Tenmyuji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
Whoa, what?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, you know what happens then.
That would not be
I want to
ideal.
win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Because you don't have any convenient blackmail.
Tenmyuji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyuji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick an ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she
okay.
does, Tenmyuji will...
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
never mind. Naturally, benevolent Dio is a facade.
Kay and I are going to be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to ally and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Indeed.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points.
They're gonna both
Lose
betray.
nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Oh, naturally.
Promise?
Promise.
So they're both gonna betray.
1 minute
It's
remains
us and Luna against
until
Alice, right?
Ambidex game polling closes.
This is gonna be interesting.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
DOK, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Continuing for the left, Dio went into room 3, K went into room 4, Phi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
With that settled, we headed into AB room number 1. Let's get down to business.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, shit.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary. So,
You're saying we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
yes.
I agree, I know. Not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
No time to think, time to vote.
9, 8, 7,
In the interest of getting things done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've decided to use the old poll that I did from almost 3 months ago. when we first went down this path. God, it's been 3 months. Yep, it's been 3 months. And at that time, we firmly voted to go ally. And if ally proves to be the wrong choice, we're immediately gonna rewind and just betray. It feels like it wouldn't be the wrong choice, but oh god, no bad, no, I don't. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Feels like there's no way allying could be the wrong choice, but we'll see. Let's do it.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Alice couldn't vote.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
Where's everyone else?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, everyone's here. I'm shocked. I'm double shocked. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Excuse me.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Excuse me.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sobril. I blinked, and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, and I forced them open. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had got into that room. I had watched them all. And yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Alice. The world was gradually going black. My mouth refused to form words. My head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? Even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well. My questions were gone forever. That went well. That went well.